It's very, very possible.
Okay, so I just started the recording. This is going to be a +1 with a low KC, but he's in max gear. So his chance of survival is very high, assuming he can make it through P2. If you find the whole raid interesting, feel free to watch as we go, but feel free to skip to the end if you just want to see how that plays out. We are going to do Zabak together, just so I can get a feel for how his clicks are, and then if he dies, I'll solo it the second time and just get him to Warden and give him his shot. Any questions before we start?
No, dude, sounds good.
All right. I'd pre-pot like an anglerfish and anti-poison. That's basically all you need to pre-pot.
Cool.
That way you don't get chipped away by the poison damage if you accidentally step in a pool at Zabak. Okay, I have arrows this time. I've got 200 chins. I'm on Thrall Spellbook. Is auto retaliate on? No. Is your auto retaliate on?
Nope.
All right, we're gaming. Do you go left or right?
I should go right.
Back cracks at this hour of the night are superior to any other time of day.
Oh, absolutely. You got any good plans for Thanksgiving?
Well, we did Thanksgiving with my family this weekend, already passed. And then we're going to my wife's family tomorrow. My wife's going to make the bird, and then the whole dang family is going to show up with everything else.
Very
My
nice.
wife's family she has 3 siblings, and all of them have kids my kid's age. So we all have a big old
Nice, nice.
toddler
Sounds like
party.
a good time.
Yep.
What the fuck?
You don't have charges in your shadow?
No, I can't, where's my fucking... Dude, what is up with my fucking settings? Okay, we're good. My fucking left click attack was off.
Oh.
Because I was doing some fucking agility content and shit, and I kept clicking on the guards when I was trying to fucking run around.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
so funny, dude. I'm sitting here like, what is going on?
Yeah, my thought was either thieving or agility.
Yeah, I've been slowly working on knocking out my agility for max.
It's pain.
Yeah, dude, it's been really fucking tough. Oh, I
Uh,
wasn't paying attention.
yeah, drink a full brew.
Yeah, I got you.
Prey ranged. I won't normally call, but if you're low HP and distracted, I will definitely.
No, you're good. I appreciate it.
You can probably drink 2 more doses, honestly. Just get up to 115. Saturated Heart will be back in like 2 minutes. Get away from the boss. You're gonna get meleeed. You can't stand on that tile.
Okay.
From here over to here is all meleeable.
Well, that's super sick that I can see that little ping that you were doing.
Yep,
Is
that's
that
the
like
party
the
plugin.
party plugin?
Yep.
That's cool. I like that.
You gotta go to the party, not hub party panel, but party.
Mm.
I don't know why it's like that, but if you go to that plugin, you can set up your own custom like key on your keyboard. That'll do that for you. Mine is the caps lock key, which is why I sometimes will just be yelling at people in Discord. It's just left over from me accidentally turning on caps lock while pinging something in the raid. But it doesn't make sense for me to do any other key on my keyboard, I don't think. The other keys are on the other side of my keyboard, like if I did like home or insert or something.
Mm.
And then everything on my left side is used. Caps lock, tab, shift. If you are listening on YouTube, what do you have keybinded for your ping tile in the party hub panel? I'd love to know. It's probably somebody that's going to be like middle mouse wheel.
I was
Some
just
weird
about to
stuff.
say
Yeah.
that's the classic.
And then I feel like every time you try to move your camera, you're going to be pinging something.
Yep.
Because you need to be trying to ping while.
Or the bigger issue is when you ping, you're zooming in your camera and like messing you up probably.
Go ahead and drink some more brews up. Careful, careful. Pray mage. Drink another brew. So if you get damaged during enrage phase of Zabak here, I would only drink brews if you see the projectile going into the air and into what it's what you're already praying. Don't try to brew if you're not 100% sure you're praying correctly, because
Gotcha.
getting hit by the boss is going to hurt a lot more. That's not safe, by the way. Oh, it is safe. Look at that.
Yeah, I think these two, this tile and the one right behind me, and then on the other side of the room are safe
All right, focus up.
from the blood spawns. Yep.
When the blood spawns are out, just worry about getting to a safe spot or something and praying against the Bach. Don't stress about hitting the boss while the blood spawns are out. Pray mage. Let's go. Hard part's over. Until Warden. I soloed the Baba puzzle, so.
You solo Baba puzzle?
Yep.
Ugh, you're gross, dude.
I know, I know.
I don't understand that.
That means I never have to DD. It takes one mechanic out of the room. I run around so much anyway that it's not really a problem to solo it. I have to
I'm gonna
I have
grab
to
some.
double up, but
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some water real quick then while you do your thing.
okay. But my thing is not grabbing potion. Nothing is working.
Dude, it was a gamer moment. My fucking heart was pounding.
Oh, Zabak.
Yeah, dude, I was focusing on not dying so far.
Yeah, as soon as the stress of like you cannot die kicks in, it's
Dude, it's like when I send the solo 300s, it's just like, yeah, whatever. If I die, just reset.
Yep. I'm just gonna pull all of these over here. Cheeky little explosion. Oh, didn't get the last one.
Well, this is funny to watch.
Yeah, next time you have trouble with this room, just remember.
Dude. Your 1+1 on a 500 solo is better than my solo 300. That's so funny.
There, it was close enough to 3. I swear, Perfect Atmakin is so bugged. Because if I finish it in like 3 minutes and 15 seconds, it does not tell me failed perfect. But if I finish it close to 3 minutes, the game's like, yep, you failed. Can I get an extra brew
Of course.
and a restore? Just drop them. Yeah.
Alright, I'm off for the night. Later, guys.
Have a good night.
Later. So do you solo pretty much every room from here?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm assuming I help with Capri puzzle.
Yeah, you'll help with the puzzles. It's just the Baba puzzle is
Yeah.
easy to die in if you're not paying attention.
Yes.
Like those volatiles are so stupid.
Yeah.
Uh,
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm only 71 mining, so I can't one down the puzzle.
I think, do you have a D pick in there?
I do.
Yeah, we'll one down it.
That's
You'll
if
see.
I can get the tick perfect.
Hey, you just click when it's green, right?
You know, that's what they say, but that's the challenge.
Oh, I gave you good ping, so hopefully it comes to
Yeah.
fruition.
I didn't realize for the longest time that like you can't do that on the side that has the barrier. Like you have to have a clear shot to it.
Yep.
And then once I learned
True.
that, it got a lot easier. It's like, all right, cool.
It'd be nice if they highlighted, like, if the plugin made it so simple that it just highlighted
Oh
green
yeah.
tiles. It's like,
Only
stand
the
on this,
ones, yeah.
yeah, stand on these green tiles and click when
That's
the circle is
yeah.
green.
Instead of all the other ones that's like, oh, you could stand here, but there's all this stuff in the way, and it's like, well, how was Blood Torba for you?
Ugh. It was enjoyable, but if I didn't have as much money as I have in the game, I would have severely hated it. It took me like 200 orbs, I think,
Oh damn.
which I've heard of worse experiences than that, but I'm definitely on the high end, I think.
Yeah, 200's tough. They're pretty expensive, no?
Yeah, I think they were like it was around a mil each.
Was Vardorvis the pain?
Leviathan took me
It's the
75,
Leviathan. Yeah.
76 orbs, I think, 75 deaths, and then completion. And I was at Enrage phase Leviathan after like 6 KC. I just spent a week getting to Enrage phase and dying in like 3 seconds. It was so just demotivating the entire time.
Yeah, it's insane.
And then I wasted way too many orbs at Duke because I did not listen to the Red-Eye Jedi guide about Enrage phase. There was like a 3-second clip where it was like, and also you skip one tick when you're about to begin the poison walk during Enrage phase. And I just completely missed that description. So I made it to Enrage phase Duke like 20 times and just died every time I got poison walked because I didn't understand I needed to skip a tick and then
Yeah, those mechanics are they're getting pretty wild with the mechanics these days.
yep. I'm glad it's over. And I never plan on going for GM, so
No Zuckel?
nope. I still dabble in a task every once in a while, but I am in no rush or desire to do like all the speed tasks and
Yeah, a lot of those is just like it's heavily RNG dependent.
I don't even know if a lot of it's RNG dependent. I took care of most of those. I'm talking like CM, Tob, Perfect Tob,
Oh yeah.
just general speed runs at all the raids. Like I don't really enjoy that. I don't want to spend that time. I have such limited time playing the game that I don't want to spend my time beating my head off a wall doing that. And it's been like a year and a half since I've even touched Tob. I don't think it'd be very hard to slip back in. I have hard mode KC, but eh.
Tob's the one that I never got into.
It's very intimidating, but it's a good time. You can come in and beat Heart, Thrall, Augury, hit boss. He will not aggro you from this point on, assuming my competence is mid-level. If on the off chance he does run at you, pray melee,
Yeah, I got you.
and I will red X when he targets me again, and run to a boulder as well. 76, let's go. I guess your max is an 84, huh?
I think so, yeah.
And max.
Saturated heart and all the goodies to go along with it.
Oh, saturated heart. No, it's going to be less because you need 125 to hit an 84. You're probably looking at like 78
Oh
max.
yeah, because that's salted.
Yep.
Still, I mean, fuck, 78, like, you know, like it really changes much. I feel like the power creep's gotten so insane in this game.
I'm here for it. See that? See? Oh my gosh. He got
Perfect
perfection of
Tom.
Atmakin. And it literally earlier said failed perfect Atmakin. Caught it on video. Yo, Jagex, fix your game.
True.
Perfect Atmakin failed. Right there. 231.40. And it gave us perfection of Atmakin. In the future, don't leave potions on the ground. You'll have to sand view at the back there.
I don't think I dropped that one. I dropped the brew and the restore for you.
I know, but and then if I drop potions, you gotta
Oh,
pick
I
them up
see. Okay, yeah, I got you. I know what you mean.
because I'll need like space in my inventory and stuff.
Sure,
I
sure.
forgot to remind you, so it's not a big deal.
No, you're good. I didn't even think about that.
I've got 2 ambrosia and 2 salt. Do you have 2 ambrosia?
In life, there's 2 ambrosia, and then in power, there's 2 salt as well.
Okay, wow, we both got 2 and 2. Okay, you take life, 2 ambrosias. Verbally
Okay.
confirm.
Choosing life for 2 ambrosias.
Okay. And then open the pouch, the supplies, and right click drop within the pouch all of the nectar, the tears, and the one crystal scarab. The only thing left in your pouch should be ambrosia. And then
All
you
the
can pick
nectars,
up.
all the tears, and the scarab. Only thing in the pouch are the 2 ambrosias.
Sweet deal. You can pick up the super combat and the bruise there. Super combat, can you see it?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I was sitting there looking for like the highlight, and I was like,
Hidden.
yeah. So is the perfect? What are like the perfect achievements? What do those get you?
Well, perfection, are you asking what level are they, or like what was required?
Yeah, like what's required of them? Is it just like not getting hit by anything, or
Yeah, more or less. Don't get hit by
okay.
anything. And don't attack the boss incorrectly either. But that's not true, and it's only true for Akka because he prays and has different forms. But all the other bosses, you can just kill him.
We're going off of yours. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, they're not. Sorry. We're bouncing back and forth. Knives. Oh my god. All right, there we go. Knives, crook.
Yeah. So in Baba, I just had to not take any damage from anything, basically. And then perfect path normally requires you to complete the room in less than 3 minutes, but apparently you don't need to do perfect path. Maybe that's a thing. Let me check the wiki, because I swear perfection of Atmakin requires perfect Atmakin and perfect Baba. Perfection of Atmakin. It's a Grandmaster Combat achievement which requires the player to complete perfect Atmakin and perfect Baba in a single run. On the wiki, that's what it says. The Path of Atmakin. Oh. What? The Path of Atmakin does not need to be completed in 3 minutes, as is normally required for perfect Atmakin. It does say it on the wiki. That's so bizarre.
Huh.
Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, let's have you drop. I want to pick that up actually. Uh, dude, drink it. Stop dropping it. 1, 2, 3. Trade me. Sandfew and 3 restores.
Sand for you. 3 restores.
Okay, very carefully click the after this, accept this, but very carefully click that. Here, let me just. No, I can't. Pick up that potion. Do not click the teleport crystal.
I got you.
Okay. We'll wait 10 seconds to potion. Can you drop the 2-dose super combat and stamina on the ground? And I'm going to pick those up and pot them and then pick my restores back up. Oh, it is level 3 Kefri. We are blessed. Hallelujah. I forgot to sort my pouch before I walked in. I had half a brain, I would have kept the super combat potion.
It's all good.
I'm gonna be like 1-8 my stats when we finish this room. Because I'm not gonna salt. Ah. Swear it, being level 3 makes me lazy.
That's funny. I don't even know if I've ever done a level 3 Kefri.
Probably not. You'd have to start with, you'd have to do a path invocation, like Pathfinder or something.
I do walk the path, but I usually do Baba and Kefri first, so I don't even think it's possible for me to get a level 3 Kefri.
It's not. That is correct. I let another one in, you piece of crap, dude. It's so irritating. I've let 2 of these damn things in.
I love how the melee is just completely covered.
Bro. Shell. That was so annoying. I'm glad I didn't die to that. Probably could have.
Looked like it was all according to plan to me.
Oh, tanking that hit from the freaking swarms was definitely not. That hurt my happiness a lot.
Dude, it happens. Grab a hoodie, dude. It's getting chilly out here.
Constantly hitting 30s. I'll take it, I guess. And the ranger's trapped. Brilliant. Because the ranger is trapped, I might as well range him from over here where he can't hit me. Instead of going to the other side and...
500 IQ.
Yep. Decent IQ. Tank 1 range hit, dung that spot. Yes, chin the boss. Love it.
Unseen strats.
Yep. Alright, you got me curious. If I chin the boss, will it hit the scarab? The tick that he's next to it. Ready?
I mean, it should, right?
No.
Maybe because Kefri's too big.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I figured. I figured it wouldn't.
Yeah.
And there's also the travel time problem. Oops, chin the boss again. Yes, Fang this little thing. Let's go.
Dude, I got the speed running, like the questing graceful today.
Hmm. How was that?
That stuff sucks, dude.
Never even thought
Ernest the
about
chicken,
trying it.
dude. Ernest the chicken, by far worst quest ever. You have to be like almost tick perfect on everything. It's so frustrating. I don't know, and that's just for platinum. I have no idea how people get like the diamond tier.
Huh. Don't know. Oops, I just
I
chinned the
did it on my
boss.
Iron Man, and now I'm like, man, I got to redo it on this account, and I really don't want to.
Isn't it like light blue or something? What does it look like?
Kind of, yeah. It's like like brown and light blue almost,
Gotcha.
something like that. I love how it looks.
I wanted to say light blue, but I feel like Piscatorius is light blue, like the Corindry
Yeah,
color. So I thought maybe
yeah.
that was wrong.
So now Piscatorus is like full light blue. This one's like a. It doesn't even look like regular graceful. It looks like a whole different outfit, but it's
Hmm.
like light blue and brown.
Oh no, I'm out of prayer potions. Whatever will I do?
So I know the transmog kits for like the ward and the fang and stuff are just like surviving without dying.
And a 450,
Um,
correct.
fang is what 500, right?
Yeah.
So what are the transmogs for the pet?
What do you
Is
mean?
that for like doing the rooms perfectly? Like how do you get those versus the kits?
You have to do the rooms at level 4.
Oh, okay.
Just the room that you want the transmog for as well.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I just didn't know how you actually get them.
And you have to have all the invocations on for that particular boss. I just let 2 of them in back to back. Like, come on.
incredible display of gaming.
Thank you, sir.
That's just an empty vial. Leave that there. Jesus Christ, level 6 Oscar. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Unfortunately, it's true. Now we're going to see if it's a 1 down or not. I'll put mine last. You can put yours down. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
I assume you get the last mirror.
Yeah.
Okay. One more cycle. Yep, easy 1 down. I was pretty sure.
Maybe. I'm only at 11s. We'll see. Gaming.
So the pickaxe spec is for. If I don't
True.
spec, I'm hitting like 3 or 4 less per cycle, and then it ends up not working out.
All right. What supplies do you need?
Okay, so I need a few things. Deposit all this away. Put that on, open this.
I didn't even realize that you didn't even do that salted.
That's true. Then I would like to give you this, and I want 1 stamina, 4 dose, 2 brews, 4 restores, and an imbued heart. Okay. I don't use ranged very much anyway, so there's no reason to have.
Fair.
Misery body if I can have an imbued heart instead. Okie dokie, artichoke. Don't die. Step 1.
God, the shadow's just so good.
Yep. Even in a 1+1, 500 level 6, it still slaps the crap out of the boss.
I can't imagine it stays this powerful for much longer.
It'll stay this powerful forever, dude. Especially in Toa. Like, it's just... The 4x in Toa is what makes it super
Yeah.
outrageous at Toa. Otherwise, I think it's pretty on par with the others. T-Bow and Scythe.
I think so. I think it depends on the content that you're doing, but I mean, it seems like it just absolutely rips.
Like, part of me is very tempted to go Mage Route in leagues, but I know I need to go either melee or ranged, just because it's better for the... I just missed out on Magic last league. I did melee.
Yeah, I've never done I've never played one of the leagues before, and I was looking forward to doing this one, but my girl and I are we're taking a trip to Yosemite.
Might be time to reschedule. You probably get to do at least a little bit. Maybe not do the whole thing, but. Or is your Yosemite trip 8 weeks long?
No, no, no. It's just a couple of days.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Just gonna go do some hiking. I don't know. It depends. I mean, I know they've been getting a lot of snow, and they just got some more. So hopefully the valley's not too closed up.
Which state's Yosemite in? I know it's
California.
west somewhere. It is
Yeah,
California.
California.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of my favorite national parks.
I assume you've been to the Redwoods before then?
Mm-hmm. I was just there actually. I think like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and then the week prior to this week, I was in the Sequoias.
That worked out beautifully.
Very nice.
I don't think that would have worked out if he hadn't specialed, but specialed at just the right time.
Yeah, that phase right there. Whenever when I'm trying to butterfly, I always mess it up.
That is the hard one.
Yeah,
It's also the one I die on. If I do die, that's probably when I'm dying, is when those orbs are
it's
out.
tough. Yeah, dude, it's tough ignoring those things.
Yeah, 71 max for me, so it's probably a 70. You're praying augury +1 max hit? Plus 2? I can't remember.
I mean, we're both rocking the same gear, no?
You have Magus on.
True. You're rocking Library.
Yep.
Fair.
Yep. Kind of trolling myself not having it on. Just because I use
What?
Karis to heal so much.
Yeah, makes sense.
And honestly, I don't really use it that much, but in case I need a lot, it's nice to have.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I might get 4 max hits on my Shadow if I bring a Magus Ring, but I'd rather be alive.
I agree. I really want to get Yellow Karis, but that'll come with just putting in the time. My very, very first raid, I got the blue gem.
I swear I DPS skipped that. I'm surprised I did not. I really thought I had that DPS skip down. Huh. I'll have to watch that back.
It looked like you were all the way out and then moving back in.
Maybe I clicked one tick early because I was distracted by the memory puzzle.
Yeah, it was kind of tough timing.
That's a bummer. I think I'm going to play it safe and just go ahead and Karis. He could one-hit me from the HP I was at. That's why I chose to Karis. If I played it perfectly, it wouldn't have been a problem, but
What's his max on a
I've
level
been hit a
70?
72 before. That's the highest I've seen.
Insane. Right back.
Huh. I just noticed that the thrall was underneath the orb, which is good. I always thought that there could be an orb underneath a thrall. Because you know how thralls will like block NPCs and stuff?
Yeah.
And if you're at like Zabak, for example, and it throws a rock on a thrall, you'll see the thrall instead of the rock.
I've never
But I just noticed
noticed that.
the orb from Akka was on top of the thrall.
Yeah. I've probably never noticed that because I'm bad and I always forget to summon my thralls.
Exactly.
All the time, dude. I'll get all the way through a solo 300 and I'll be at like the last phase of Warden and then I realize, oh, I haven't summoned my thralls once.
Yep.
And I have the plugin that blinks like yours.
Yeah, I'm just not summoning one out of stubbornness because I'm at this close to the end.
I feel it.
I probably should. There you go. I did it for you.
Does it matter like which thrall you summon? If it's mage or range or
In
melee, or
Akka,
do they
yeah,
all?
it does.
As long as it's one of the ranged ones.
No, just in Akka, it can't hit through
Oh,
prayer.
I guess yeah, that makes sense.
So I need to summon a melee one right now. Oh, ran right into that Orby. Yeah, just walk into all of them. So many are going by me one tile away.
I know. I'm just watching intently. If you could see my screen, you'd be laughing, dude. I have these things tagged and they like glows rainbows. So this room just looks like an absolute nightmare.
Like they're strobing? Like,
yeah, they like cycle through the color spectrum.
okay, yeah, I've seen people with that. I don't even know. I don't know if I've seen it in this room, but I've definitely seen that for like
Yeah.
other stuff.
For some reason, it makes it so much easier to track where they're all at.
Speak for yourself. My goodness, that sounds awful.
Aka, don't do it. I don't even know what that one is.
It's all the boss invocations on.
Oh,
I got another ambrosia for you. You take life as well,
okay.
and hopefully you get even 2 more ambrosias.
Take that one. Put that into there. Yep, I got 2 more ambrosias.
Damn!
From
Alright.
life.
Alright,
So
do the
take
thing
life,
where
yeah?
you, yeah, take life, and then do the thing where you right click drop all your stuff out.
Okay. Alright, what do you want me to drop?
All the nectar, all the tears, do that again.
So what's the right click drop out of here instead of just dropping it from inventory?
That way you don't have to go between the 2 interfaces, and this way you can't accidentally drink it.
Fair.
There's 2 double fold. So especially if I'm ever have somebody take power, which happens every once in a while. I don't want you accidentally consuming the potion. Go ahead and withdraw all from your supplies and sort your inventory out nicely, and then trade me for the Missouri back. So I give you the imbued heart. Thank God Missouri's like perfectly same as imbued heart right now. That saves me a lot of grief. Okay, I'm gonna log out. This is very important. You do not log out yourself. What's your logout timer set to? Do you have it set to 25 minutes?
Yeah, it's whatever the max is.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Do not go into the next room. Do not click over here until
Okay.
I am logged back in.
Okay.
Do not move. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah,
Okay?
let me double check my logout timer real quick just to be safe.
Okay, I'm going to log out now because it's going to preserve my salt boost. And while I talk to you about last row, and
Okay.
I've got some videos to show you
Okay.
to
Yeah,
help
my
your.
logout timer is 25 minutes.
Okay, good. All right, just don't move. Don't
Got it.
go to the next room.
No, yeah, I got you.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, for people on YouTube, I currently have my Discord pulled up. There's a link in the description, and there's a bunch of videos I'm going to be showing him. You can't see him because I'm recording the rune light instead of my desktop. But can I switch the source mid-recording?
I would not be the one to ask. I have no clue.
Add window capture. Discord. Discord. Okay. Is it capturing both?
I couldn't tell you. I'm not very savvy with stream elements or whatever it is using to record.
I have no idea what's happening in the video. I pray to God this is doing what I want it to. Okay, so I'm going to record Discord now. Maybe you can see Discord. I don't know. That would be cool. I've never done this with OBS. I've never even thought to do this. All right, well, hopefully I didn't just ruin the rest of the video. It says it's still recording, so that's pretty cool.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, so here's the Discord. This is the videos I'm about to show this guy. So let's watch some videos. So for last row, we should not be on last row for very long. Evidence of that is I've got these 2 videos. I've got more at this point, but I've only added 2 to the Discord. Where the +1 is a shadow. So there's a couple things to watch in this video. The first one, the primary one, is the length of the video. There's 58 seconds from enrage phase.
Okay.
So that means if we skip to the end, you'll notice this is like the final 12 seconds of the boss fight. We are not on last row for very long. Like last row probably just began about 12 seconds ago. The boss is dead.
Mhm.
And then again, I'll show you the second one I have linked here. Shadow, +1's a shadow. Absolutely melts him at the very end here. This time there's 14 seconds left. When you are in max mage, the final phase is very quick. So as long as you don't die and the
Yeah.
from so really the thing that's going to kill you is boulders. As long as you don't die from boulders and you can survive on last row for at most 15 seconds. If we
Okay.
absolutely noodle, you can expect like 15 seconds to last row. But it's very typical that we basically don't have to do last row for very long at all. If I had one, I don't have it linked in the Discord yet, but I had one where I didn't have to
Mhm.
last row at all. There were 3 rows left. That's not typical, but it's possible. So I just want to show how you might die during P3 and how bad P3 can look. So I think this is a great video to see. Okay, this guy has 4 ambrosias. You have 5.
Mhm.
All right, so let's
I
just
think I've
see.
seen this
Okay, you've seen
on your
this.
YouTube.
This
I
guy
think
does.
so.
He does an incredible job. My
Yeah.
hat is off to this man for surviving. But I just want to highlight. Let's see when he starts taking damage.
Yeah. Doesn't he get hit by like 5 of these things in a row?
He gets hit by a lot. Hey, you laugh now.
No, I know. It's about to be me. I know.
I hope not. I hope it goes. Okay, so
Yeah.
I see so I just fast forwarded in the video until I saw his ambrosia
Mhm.
being eaten. So let's see what happens
Okay.
here. So if he gets to put a shadow on, starts taking damage.
Yep.
And he's doing a good job. Like he ate constantly
Yep.
there. He's doing like he still doesn't have a shadow on. He finally puts it
Mhm.
on. Through 2 HP, ambrosia. Like as long as if you are in any kind of panic, click
Yeah.
the white potion. Stop doing everything else. Stop praying, stop moving, stop doing anything until you click a white potion. As soon as you click that white potion, you need to immediately resume doing everything else.
Mhm.
But if you're in a bad position, nothing is going to save you except for that ambrosia.
Got you.
I mean, if you are one tile away from safety, you might get to safety, but if you click the ambrosia, I can guarantee you still be alive. Unless
Yeah.
you click it late, right? I mean, if you click it after you're dead, then it's too late.
Yeah.
But he did a great job. I am thrilled to death. He just used
Yeah.
a lot of. He 5 doses of ambrosia right there, and I dropped my ambrosia to him because I knew he was hurting.
Yeah.
So if that happens, granted you have 5 and I have 1,
Yeah.
so we have
No.
6 doses, six
That's
potions
fine.
total. But if you get in a bad spot, I will absolutely drop you my ambrosia, and you can use
Sweet.
it from there.
Look at him. He's
Then
right back into it.
oh, yep. So that's 3 doses. I think he takes a lot of damage trying to pick it up. He walks right back into his own boulder there. And the trick to picking up a potion is instead of hitting the boss. So in this movement right here, he moves
Mhm.
right, he moves middle, now he moves right. Instead of clicking right tile, click the ambrosia and skip the hit. Like don't even hit the boss. Pick up the
Okay.
potion, then go left, and so on. So
Got it.
instead of clicking like he does here to that tile, click
Mhm.
the ambrosia. Don't
Yep.
even
And
try
then.
to hit. Click left and then resume your hit cycle. That's how
Okay.
you want to pick up a potion during P3.
Got it.
Okay, let's see when he starts taking any more damage. So he took a. Let's see what happens here. So what happens? Okay, so he stood still for too long. When the boulders are out, after we finish this, you can't stand still. You just can't do it. You have to move just one tile up or down. You see I'm moving like 1 or 2 tiles?
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. He uses ambrosia. I'm thrilled. Like just keep clicking the freaking ambrosia. it's just I can't believe it. I don't know how he did it. He
Did he
has
make it all the way to
used.
the end?
Oh yeah, he finishes. This is it. He does it. He
What a
makes it.
guy. What a
Like
guy.
I'm telling you, if you don't have insanity experience, this is the hard part. The hard part is getting that. This is pretty easy. You just
Yeah.
click where there's no lightning, and
Yeah.
because we don't have to last row for very long, because we both have shadows, It's very, very doable. So as long as you can get through P3, click a white potion if you need to. Like it's,
Gotcha.
you saw he used
Yeah, it's
he
better
used
to use them and
four, he
live
used
than
8 doses of ambrosia.
sick.
That's great
Okay.
though. I am
Yeah,
thrilled. I think that's awesome. That's why I get you so many of them, just in case you
yeah,
need them. So he used them and he survived. That is amazing.
for sure.
And then we finish off the fight here. Probably not last rowing for very long. So we're on last row for a decent amount of time here. He might have been moving a lot, or we might have had low hits. We're on last row for from 6:03 to 6:18. So we're on last row for about 20 seconds here. Yeah, 6:03 to 6:25. So 25 seconds. That's honestly a long last row, as he
Yeah,
saw from the other two videos. But he might have been low damage because he might have been panicking a little bit and just moving,
yeah,
which is fine too. Like is your priority is survival. Your priority is not damage.
got you.
Damage helps a lot, but okay. So so that's all the ways like things can go wrong. I think it's a great video. I love that video.
Cool.
Um, assuming we make it to last row, this is how I want you to survive on last row. So I don't know if you noticed in that video, because we might have been looking at him so much, but let me just look at
Mhm.
a shadow one. You'll notice in the video here, I'm going to stay on the 3 tiles all the way to the right for all of
Got
enrage
you.
phase. So you see I am on the 9th tile, 8, 7, 8,
Yeah, I'm
9.
assuming just stay out of your way and let you do your thing over
Well,
there.
just I am on 3 tiles. I'm
Okay.
good enough that I can stay on these 3 tiles and survive.
Hmm.
Granted, I use more of the last, like, yeah, I don't need it into last row. Like, once the last row begins, I'll stay on 7, 8, 9. But I use other tiles on the side that 7, 8, and 9 are on. But I want you to use the other 6 that I give you.
Got it.
Um, you don't need the last row from the very beginning. Move around, use the room. But once we get to last row, this is what I want you to do. So, and we're not on there for very long. But for that small amount of time, I don't want you to get stacked out by boulders.
Mhm.
So I highlight the 3 tiles in this video because I'm going to pretend to be you. Can you click in RuneScape? Make sure you don't get logged out.
Yeah, I've been moving my potions around
Okay.
and stuff.
All right. Good. Okay. So I highlight those 3 tiles because that's where I'm going to be when we're together, and I'm pretending
Okay.
to be you right now. I'm going to call this tile 1.
Okay.
That's tile 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So I
Got it.
move from tile 1 to tile 6.
Hmm.
And then I move back the other way. The only time you have to dodge a boulder if you use this method is when you turn around at tile 6 or tile 1. So here I'm on tile 6. I don't click the boulder. I wait until it's gone. Then I move to tile 1.
Got it.
I run when I need to dodge lightning, but I primarily walk just because the more time you're walking, the slower you are, the more time it takes you to move from 1 to 6. So it's kind of better to walk if you can.
Okay.
Every time Yeah, if you get hit by a boulder during this phase, you should just click an ambrosia. You have so many of them, you might as well.
Okay.
And just move from 1 to 6. The more times you
Got it.
turn around, the more times you switch direction, the more likely you are to get hit by a boulder. So you notice there, I tanked the lightning
Hmm.
because I could have I don't know, maybe I click tile 4 and I run into that boulder that's falling on the ground,
Hmm.
right? But I just sit here, tank the hit, move safely, dodging boulder. Here, I'm getting hit by lightning. It's fine. 65 HP, probably ambrosia. I ambrosiaed when I got hit one more time. That's a good. If you're 65 HP, you're very one-hittable by like a combo. So
Okay.
if you're if you're less than 80, you should probably just ambrosia. 80
Got it.
HP is the lowest I would recommend you be.
Okay.
And just yeah, move from 1 to 6, 6 to 1. Don't run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. A
Yeah,
great
gotcha.
video where a guy runs back and forth a lot is this one right here. This guy he survives almost long enough in spite of the damage he's about to take. He still almost makes it. So boulder, boulder. Again, he started with 4. He's used 2 doses.
Mm.
Boulder. 3 doses used. I yell at him. Move back and forth. Stop fucking zigzagging. Use the 6 tiles, okay? That's about what I'll say if I notice you taking a lot
Yeah,
of damage.
yeah,
You'll get a message from me in
yeah.
voice chat, something like that. And he does a good job for a minute here. Like, he does a great
Mm.
job. He goes back to doing what I've kind of just laid out for you.
Yeah.
But he
Would you
turns around
recommend even
early.
if you have all those tiles, like just sticking on that row closest to the boss?
I do not know. So right now he can absolutely be using the room.
Okay. But
Like,
you still want to move like left to right, right to
yeah,
left,
yeah,
instead
in
of like
general
all
that's a
over.
good, yeah.
Okay.
And you could even do a rectangle. Like
Gotcha.
you can move on the first like 3 rows is probably plenty and just make like a big rectangle. That way you're not backtracking on yourself.
Got it.
But you want to do what feels most natural. I don't want you to like completely change up your game
Got you.
because then you might just start taking unnecessary damage anyway. So
Yeah.
do whatever feels natural for the most part, but if you can, try to implement a left to right movement as best you can, like all the way
Got
from
it.
1 to 6, because that will reduce the amount of boulders you take, for the
Got
most
you.
part. So here he gets to tile 4, turns around. Tile 2, he turns around,
Mhm.
runs into a boulder, turns around to tile 4, makes it to tile 1, turns around to tile 3, runs back into a boulder, turns around to tile 2, turns around to tile 5, turns around to tile 3, turns around to tile 3. He's just back and forth, back and forth. But he's clicking ambrosia.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
as long as you're
Kerosene.
clicking ambrosia, and he actually already caressed, which is a good shout.
Mhm.
If somehow you run out of ambrosia, you don't have a caress though, so you can't
I
do it.
don't, unfortunately.
So at that point, you would start brewing. But
Oh, dang.
like
100 HP. That's gotta
like
hurt.
even though he took so many boulders, he still almost made it just because he was clicking white
Hmm.
potion. So that's another great example. That's almost as good as it's almost as good because he actually dies. But if he'd survived, it would have been a great example, almost as good as this one where the guy eats 1,000 boulders and
Yeah.
survives.
That was actually your first YouTube video that I saw.
Oh, which one?
The dude that just keeps getting smacked over and over and over by the waves.
Right, but he survives. It's great.
Yeah.
I think it's a great video. I really do. Okay, so we're gonna switch back to Runelight. Hopefully hopefully this YouTube video isn't completely ruined. So we're gonna click that, click that. Hopefully it is still recording and capturing
Fingers
um,
crossed.
my RuneScape. Gotta log back into the same world. My stat boost is preserved. And we start the final fight. Okay, so all of that logout business was for the sake of preserving a boost. I'll take 1 brew and 2 restores, please. And we go.
Right.
Okay, so you're gonna click the big door here. You have to
And
go
then
in
just
first
wait.
because you're party leader now because I logged out. But do not click anything else past this door. Do not click the teleport crystal.
Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna start this.
And then it'll automatically pull me in, right? Once you're.
Yes,
Okay.
once we get to phase 3.
Got it.
So I don't know if you can see my screen,
Mm,
but down here is the final fight.
nice.
So we get teleport. You get teleported from right there. I get teleported from around here wherever I'm standing, and we both get
Yeah.
teleported down to there.
Cool.
So you never
Once
have to
we.
enter
Oh,
this
go ahead.
room. You never
Okay.
enter this room.
Once I get teleported in, is that when I use my saturated heart?
I actually have assault for you, and I'm just stupid. I will
Perfect.
drop assault for you. Remember how I told you how to pick
Thank you.
stuff up during P3? Just
Yep.
skip an attack cycle. Yeah. So I'll drop assault for
Cool.
you on one of the tiles. If this is
Cool.
left, right, middle, I'll probably drop it on
Mhm.
the right side.
Okay. Because it'll always start that right is the safe
It
side,
always starts
right?
right at
Okay.
the very beginning. After
Got
the
it.
very beginning, I will tell you which side to stand on because it does change.
Got it.
But I will tell you where to stand.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, so we need to drop brew here. Want a nectar right here. want a Tears right here. Ambrosia and Scarab. Equip that. Move this down here, that up there. Okay. Put one of those there just because I can. Hide that, and entity hide myself. I said 152 is when this starts. 10-second warning.
You feel like the game sounds help you out a lot?
Oh yeah, love game sounds.
Way too
Absolutely.
distracting for me. As counterintuitive as that sounds, the game sounds just like it distracts the hell out of me.
If I had anything else playing like regular music, I'd be hella distracted. Like I'd be done for, dude. I can't play
If
other music.
I'm trying to focus up, I just play in straight silence.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I respect that too. People that can play with music going, I can't do it.
Oh yeah.
Unless it's like, if it was like class, I had one guy, he was screen sharing, and he had like Mozart going on, and I was
Oh
watching his
wow.
stream, and I was like, I respect that. I could do some classical music in the background, but anything with words would get me so distracted, I'd be dead.
Yeah. I'll listen to like chill step and stuff like that. Just like that kind of like rhythmic, like lo-fi kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Makes it very easy to just kind of turn the brain off.
Like I just missed an eat cycle. Not nice. Come on, kill it. Come on. Come on. Double splash on 18, please. Triple splash.
That's tough.
That's so sad, dude. At least I only took the 30. The 60's gone. I can handle that. Pick up that, pick up that. Okay, I should get 100% special back before the next special, so. Oh, I'm still blue Karst. I can Karst one more time. Cool. Ooh. Not nice, not nice. That drains your defense by that much? Oh my
You know,
god, 88
when I
defense.
first when I first started learning TOA, those like lightning things that come out and you have to stand like two tiles next to them or you
Yep,
get hit.
yep.
Dude, those things,
They're still the only thing that get me.
yeah, I
If I die, that's what it's gonna be.
yeah, those things just absolutely wreck me.
Yep. Yeah, when I first started doing these carries, I would let people come in and like do warden with me, but too many people died and to the lightning bolts.
Understandable.
And since it's got to be like I'd be fine, I could finish it, but the whole point of this is to get a kit, so
Yeah.
might as well take the risk out. At least most of the risk. I still die every once in a while, but
It's all good, dude. We're gonna pull a nice purple off of this.
absolutely. It's probably going to be another Fang. I'll be
I don't
honest.
know. I don't know, man. I got some pretty nasty RNG. I get spooned pretty well everywhere I go. So
Well, then hopefully you get the purple and it's nice and shadowy looking.
absolutely. That split for both of us. Be a nice bolster to the bank for sure.
4, 5, 6. Shadow? Yes.
For the skulls on P3, do you take left or right side?
I go right.
Okay,
I do everything on the right side because it's furthest from Zabak.
got it.
I want you to be on the left side so you can see Zabak really easily.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Lord knows I'll need it. Yeah, I don't have much KC, but all of my experts are solos, so I hope I have at least enough of a understanding of the mechanics to be fine here.
Well, the main mechanic is click white potion, survive.
True.
That's your primary mechanic, and then hopefully you don't have to do it too many times because. But yeah, your number one priority is moving with the waves.
Gotcha.
Don't worry if you need to not hit the boss for several seconds just to make
Yeah.
sure you're in the right zone. I 100% support that. I'd much rather you be alive and doing no damage than dead and clicking boss.
Fair.
It wasn't even the right thrall. Took the time to summon a thrall. It's not even the right one. Where is my nectar at? Do I just not have a tears out? That's what I meant to say, not nectar. Tears. Hello? There we go. Shadow, I think? Okay, so on the off chance that I get distracted, and during when we're clicking skulls and stuff, and we have to come back to the middle and resume the floor movement, it doesn't always start right. You remember that, correct?
Correct.
And we have to pick up. If I get
Yeah.
distracted and I say the wrong one, and you end up in the wrong spot, I want you to just stand still and click white potion every time you get hit
Got it.
until you are in the correct spot naturally because you stood there long enough.
Yeah, I got you. It's
Does that
easier to
make
just take
sense?
those 2 hits
Yeah,
than to do
tank a
17.
hit, drink ambrosia. Tank a
Yeah,
hit, drink ambrosia, and then once you because if you just keep running to the wrong spot, you're just
yeah,
gonna keep getting hit for 50, and your brain's never gonna understand where you're supposed to be.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
my
Makes sense.
experience. So if I don't know and we happen to be in the wrong spot, try standing still. and just eating ambrosia each time you get hit. We have so many that I think that's a pretty easy, fair strategy to pull off.
Yeah, makes sense.
Which can be scary in and of itself, but the floor will only hit you for like 30 or 40. If boulders are out, it's slightly more complicated, but hopefully... I wouldn't stand still if boulders are out.
Yeah,
Because then you're going to get hit for 50 by a boulder and 30 by the floor, so...
Gotcha. I'm assuming it's worth overhealing with a sip of brew once we first go in.
Absolutely. You could overheal right now. Start at 115, dude.
Yeah. Just keep fucking.
And then during P2, if you're not 100, at least 100 and let's say 10, because you know your stats drain over time. If you're not at least like 110 HP, or even like 100, I'd say 105. Like if you're 99 HP, you're not high enough HP. Let's put it that way.
Got it.
Feel free to drink a brew. Keep your HP super high. That way you're less likely. Okay, so we're about to start.
Cool.
I'll drop assault on the right side for you. Just pick it up whenever. You don't have to rush it. So I'm going to chill back here with you for the first part of the fight. But once the Baba boulders come out,
Gotcha.
I will go to the front. So we are nowhere near each other. Right side. Right side will be safe. Right side is going to be safe. Start on the outside of the room. Like start out here, killing skulls next time.
And
Just
make
to
your
be
way
sure.
in.
Yeah.
Got it.
You're doing great.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Yeah, that first one I got hit, I ran a little too prematurely.
Yep. Okay, middle. Pray against Sabak. Keep an eye on him.
Gotcha.
Pray mage. Middle? Is that what I said?
Yep.
Yeah, I get distracted, dude. I really do. Go right.
It's all good. I feel that.
Step back one tile here with me. You have one extra tick to react if you're on these tiles. If you were up here, you'd have to react one tick sooner. So it's better to be back here. Okay, so when we come back to the middle, don't stand still. Like move up and down a little bit. Left side. Pray ranged. Pray mage. Left side.
Okay, it's left side, right?
Yep, left side. Move around a little bit. Yep. Middle. Right. Right side. Pre-ranged. Right side. You're fine. Drinking ambrosia. Stay left. Stay left. Go middle. Brew at least twice. All right, we're on. Ambrosia, dude.
Thank you. My bad. When you said we're on, I started running up. I thought that was it. I
Oh,
thought we.
I was like, turn on gamer mode, kind of.
No, you're good. That was my fault. I misunderstood what you meant by we're on.
I was ambiguous. I get it. There we go.
Easy. That was smooth.
Yes, sir. Not bad at all.
That was a lot smoother than I thought it was about to be.
Never
It's a white
purple.
chest.
What a bummer. I get my
Dude, thank you
Fang
so
kit
much, bro.
back. No, no problem at all.
Dude, that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be, to be honest.
Well, I try to make it as easy as possible.
The Remnant of Akka. Is that the what is
That is, oh my God, is that a PB? 4 mil chest.
nice, dude?
The Remnant of Akka is the pet transmog.
Oh.
So if you get the pet, you can use that on the pet, and you'll be able to turn your pet into Akka.
Interesting. So yeah, I got the Akka transmog as well.
That is very interesting. I love my
Dude,
4
thank you
mil
so much.
chest. Yeah, dude, congratulations. Welcome to the Fang Gang.
Yeah, something like that. Ah, dude, that's sick. Thank you so much.
Yep, congratulations.
I'm just glad that it went good the first time. Didn't have to fuck around with it and do it multiple times. I
Exactly,
was
yep.
really sweating. I mean, there was a part two at the end, when it like the health started getting low. I
Hmm.
literally just started tapping the ambrosias. Like I didn't even need them, but I
No,
was
I
just like, dude,
respect that.
I
That's
was like,
great.
I am not gonna die.
Yeah, no, click them every 3 ticks, and
Yeah, I
you
was just like,
basically
dude,
can't
there's
die as long as you do that. That's a good idea. Yep. Did I Windows V? I did take a screenshot. Okay, so take that, paste it here. 500 kit completions. Okay, all right.
huge, dude.
If you watch to the end, feel free to like and subscribe. Comment below something. Um, I don't know. I don't even know what you're supposed to comment below. It's just what all the YouTubers say, so I've started saying it. Then, hopefully the video works. I don't even know if the video is going to come out correct because I switched Windows with Discord, but I feel like that was a nice touch. Hopefully it came across correctly. The Discord is linked below where I showed all those videos, and I just send out messages to people, and anytime I'm on, whoever shows up, we raid with. So hopefully I see you there. And I also do transmogs and combat achievements and stuff, but I prefer these long raids because they're more fun, and I get 4 mil even if I don't get a freaking purple. I get more than a light bear's worth.
Well, shoot, I got some money for you.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. I will come
Dude,
out and take it then.
for sure.
Tips are accepted, but not required. So, but they're always appreciated. All right, let me turn off the recording there.